Hey folks, Randy here with Dulin Cut Trim. You know the problem with jobs that suck? It's the fact that you know it sucks. And when something sucks, you go into it knowing that it sucks, and then you end up having an attitude that also sucks. And then by the time it's all said and done, the sucky job has gotten even suckier because you knew it was going to be sucky, and therefore it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy that the suckage just goes to a whole nother level until even though you've prepared for how much this sucky job was going to suck, it sucks so much more because whatever suckage level you prepared for, the suckage knows you'd prepared for it, and it just keeps going and going until you get pissed off, like I am right now. So frustrated right now. Oh, so I know some people consider lawn mowing to be a sucky job. I enjoy lawn mowing, but that's like pretty much the only part of this business that I enjoy, like legit enjoy. I love lawn mowing. I know how to work on my mowers. If something goes wrong, I can fix it. I can move on. It's fine. And actually, I kind of enjoy mulch jobs. I don't like them that much, but I like them enough. And I enjoy that sense of satisfaction, especially when you do before and after pictures. Leaves suck, but I can deal with it. You know, leaves are just kind of I mean, they're not fun, but you know, you get them done and whatever. But the job that from beginning to end, no matter what you do, the job that will suck no matter what is aerations. Aerations, there's just the only way for an aeration job to not suck is to spend the $10,000-12,000 on a stand-on aerator. That seems like it might actually even be fun, but everything else involving aeration sucks. The only way an aeration job doesn't suck, the only way you could kind of limit the suck is if a buddy of yours owns an aerator and you can just borrow his, because his aerator probably doesn't get used that much, so it's probably gonna be fine. But let me just tell you what happened. So I have an aeration job that was scheduled for today, not the day you're watching this, the day this is being recorded. And you know, it started off the way most aeration jobs do. I went over to Home Depot, probably my first mistake, and said I wanted to rent an aerator. The young lady was immediately like, a little late in the season for that. And I was like, you know what, lady, I don't care, you know. You're not gonna make this suck any more than it already does. So, rent the aerator, drive to the customer's property, pull the aerator off the truck, do the little deal, you know, turn the fuel on, turn the machine on, choke, blah, blah, pull the cord, and the cord snaps. Now that's annoying. So I call Home Depot because that's something I can fix pretty easy, but if they're going to be weird about it, I'll just take it back to them. And honestly, that's what I should have done. So I call them, they're like, oh yeah, just go ahead and fix it, call us back, when, you know, let us know, you know, when you've fixed it so we can restart your time. So I call them back. So that's what I do. I take care of it, but I don't bother calling them because I've only got the one property. I've got the aerator for 4 hours. It's not going to be a big deal. So I do the hardest part of the property first. Their front yard is basically concrete made out of dirt. So I take care of that first, do it a couple times. It's all good to go. And I head to the backyard of the property, which honestly doesn't need to be aerated. Just might as well do the whole thing since you're there, but it's the front yard that really needed it. So I'm in the backyard, and about a third of the way done the backyard when all of a sudden the aerator just stops. And I look down, and the chain is snapped. The chain that turns the tines, it's snapped. And that really made me mad. It made me so angry. I'm still mad about it. I'm on my way back to Home Depot now to return this stupid thing. So I call Home Depot because I'm mad at this point. Like, really angry. And honestly, when I get there, I'm going to apologize to the lady. I was just really, really frustrated. And I'm telling her, like, you know, this stupid machine broke, you know, and I'm like, honestly going off, and she was very professional. She was very polite. And, you know, she did say some things that, like, really just kind of set me off again, but, you know, she was doing her best. She was saying, well, you know, like, I'm sorry that happened. You know, you bring it in here, we'll, you know, swap it out for another one. And I was like, well, is that one gonna break too? You know, like, I'm angry, man. And it's like, well, there's no way for us to know ahead of time. And it's like, well, you should be checking your equipment. I'm like yelling at her, like, you need to, you know, like she's not doing the proper maintenance. Which honestly, you know, like, that's really unfair. Like, you know, like, what, they're going to take the chains off and, like, inspect them every now and then? Nobody does that. And the pull cord, honestly, the pull cord does need to be replaced. It is pretty jacked up. But, you know, I was being pretty unfair. But I was angry. And so I'm like, oh, what the heck is going on here? Sorry, some chucklehead is just, like, sitting there talking to somebody in the car while we're trying to drive. Still mad. So I'm like, all right, well, you know, this is really frustrating. Then I'm starting to look at the clock, and I'm realizing I got other stuff that I got to do, you know, and so I'm like, what, you know, what am I gonna do? And then I'm starting to calm down. I've now got to figure out how to get this busted machine back on my truck, and I'm starting to calm down. And she says, you know, she said, you know, you kicked up a rock, and that's what caused the chain to break. Which I think she was trying to be helpful. But all I heard is, it's your fault. So I got mad all over again. I started yelling again. It was like, you know, it's ridiculous. Blah, blah. And I understand. When stuff doesn't go right, it's really hard for me to continue working, especially when it's a job I don't want to do anyway. And so I got really, really frustrated, and even though I do have time and we'll see what happens, I was like, you know what, I don't even have time to get this job done today, so like you know, I just want to return this machine, because how do I know your machines aren't going to break, you know, when I do it the next time? And you know, she was like, well, I can void it out for you if that's what you'd like. And I was like, yeah, let's do that, you know. And I think I ended up hanging up on her. I don't remember. But yeah, when I come back, when I get there, I'm a couple minutes away, I'm going to apologize to her and be like, look, you know, I don't talk to people that way. I was really, really frustrated, and I won't say this, and you were not helping, but I am sorry I shouldn't have talked to somebody that way. Which brings you up to another point. Like, don't be afraid to apologize, guys. Like, apologizing, even if you think you don't need to, is really the easiest way to shut down a conflict, you know? You know, in this case, it is kind of on me. I mean, she's been a little bit of a jerk, but, you know, I'm the one that kind of took it up to 11, or my version of 11. And so, you know, if you just apologize, it really just helps things move forward. Just apologize, stay calm, and then if they're still amped up, they're the ones that are being weird, not you. So that's what I'm going to do. I do kind of feel bad for yelling at the lady, because I was taking my frustration and putting it out on her. And it's not her fault. I guarantee you, even though she was acting like she was, she's not the person in charge of maintaining this stuff. They got people that come in for that. And, you know, so for me to get all in her face over the phone about, you know, about her equipment breaking down, which is not even her equipment, you know, like that ain't right. You know, and she's probably making like 11, 12 bucks an hour. So, you know, honestly, it's kind of... This video started off as a rant about how much Home Depot's equipment sucks. It's turning into a, I feel bad for yelling at this nice lady. So I'll apologize to her when I get in there, and I'll do better. But man, it made me mad at the time. I was really angry, but not so angry now. very much so at the time, though. I'm pretty much fine now. Actually, honestly, I'm probably just going to swap the machines out. I really want to get this job done. I really want to get paid for it today. I really want to get paid. I had right around $500 in business on the schedule for today, and for reasons beyond my control, so far, I haven't been able to get any of it done. Now I'm all mad again. I think I just need to calm down. Just finish the job, even though I'm got an attitude about it, and just move on. Move on with my day. Do not hit me, car. I'm still a little edgy, but you know, it'll be fine. Feeling better now. Good talk, guys. Good talk. It's Randy with Dulin Cut Trim. I hope this rant against Home Depot / apology to the woman at the Home Depot / agitation at the drivers around here was helpful to you. If it was, watch, comment, like, subscribe, all those kind of things, and I will talk to you later. Yeah. Bye. Okay, update. I just came to the Home Depot, apologized to the nice lady, said I was very frustrated, and took my frustration out on her, and I should not have done that, and I'm very sorry. And she said what literally everyone says whenever I get upset, which is that wasn't that bad. I tend to think I come across a lot angrier than I guess I do. So she was very nice. I was very apologetic. Said I was very rude and I felt bad. What are you doing, lady? All right. Said, sorry, still a little edgy, folks. But she was very nice about it, and you know, took care of it. So I'm all calm now. Probably still freak out if I see somebody driving a little crazy, but heading back to finish the job. But like I said, aerations suck. That is kind of a central theme of my life, right now. And yeah, just wanted to pass that on. Have a good one, guys.